Hey, my guns and roses, you already know who it is. This is your famous girl, Amber Rose, bringing you another shocking moment of truth. Y'all, my guns and roses, always look at the thumbnail of the video. You see, that's the description of this fake ass tarot reader that is, yes, this fake tarot reader. You're that witch. Okay? She has been reading from that book. If you see the thumbnail, this description, the orange hair, she got orange hair. She has been reading out that book. She's sitting here playing games, but we gonna get into it. All right? It's her. It's this online reader, Teeth Khalif, Tierra Whack, and this woman here. The same one as a thief. These two right here. These two are jealous. They don't want y'all to get married, you and your person. Okay? They have been stealing your business. Went in the court and did the courthouse scandal. All right? All right? So, girl, you sitting here reading out this book and you know you a witch. You did that spell. Both of them wear glasses. She ever wear glasses? She do too. Okay? And they try to keep you blocked because both of them had an affair with this narcissist Sagittarius, and he's, gay, and they both slept with that Aquarius, which is the official person, her official person with the glasses. All right. So both of them, online reader, fake teeth, and this woman here, they was talking shit, saying unnecessary shit behind your back, talking crap about you to others, making up false gossip, defamation of character, because the tower blew. It is a Gemini, okay? And the Scorpio, the tower. They the one who caused this disruption, the chaos, keep bringing chaos continuously while you and your person could be rebuilded. And it caused the death. And this is why this is an unexpected change. It is a Sagittarius. This is why he's keeping you blocked. Okay? And the universe is blocking them because they was trying to prevent the tower from happening. The tower already blew. So now they trying to act like this tower ain't blue. When the tower blow, everything comes out. Now they just seeing the smoke, the debris. God already blew it. God, can y'all hear me? They keep trying to interrupt right there. That was a Gemini. Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me because we got to get this out, baby. So this is their new love right here. This Ace of Wands energy. This is who they started a new beginning with. Okay? And they've been stealing your creativity, your ideas, stole your business success. And that's why this she talking to teeth chatter. Yeah, yeah, that's my 100K or more. That's my YouTube plaque. That is the business. And you gonna up it. Okay? So they try to offer up because they know you haven't giving birth. So they try to sacrifice your child. And they stole the wheel, okay? And it is her that went in there and did this courthouse scandal here, all three of them, okay? Which is Sagittarius, Leo, online reader, and this Taurus, okay? They all lovers, and your sister, they lovers, okay? And they all collaborated. They all in collaboration with teamwork, and she's the one that's skilled with the paperwork. Her, you. She's the one that's skilled in the paperwork. She's the one who presented this paperwork right here, and they got up on the bench illegally. Okay, presented that paperwork there. In this building, and they was making plans in that tower. That's the courthouse. That's the courthouse. That's the reason why the Sagittarius got them blocked. All three of them blocked because he act like he cleared his energy, like he ain't that narcissist motherfucker no more. And he's the one who stole your success. Okay? Stealing your, yeah, he's the one who stole your, they've been using you for support. They have been expanding the business. Even the reader, thank you for getting my shit up to 100K. And they've been expanding Everything has been expanding. Every opportunity business that they stole is is coming. And I'm picking up in Colorado. That's where you at. My God ain't gonna listen. I'll locate you. Ace of Swords is a moving hand of truth. And that's why she tried, not a fake terrorist, try to use exactly what I told her, raggedy ass. Now she think, don't come out with what I say. You don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't know what you reading. You reading your own energy. Yeah, this is why he said he coming and traveling in. Sagittarius energy. This could be a younger brother or somebody going to jail. Ace of Swords, this the truth. Air sign. Could be a Libra. A karmic Libra. And they've been stealing your ideas, and they know that these are your ideas because you come up with new thoughts every time you click on that camera, every time you say something, every time you speak. It's a new thought of the truth of what they had done in this courthouse scandal. You were right. If not, Ambrose is telling you, you have willpower. This is a new conflict coming from the strength, this goddamn karmic Leo. This is you. This is you, you big wide back receiver. She's sitting here with these glasses. This is why every now and then she'll say she can't find them little raggedy ass glasses, and she thinks she got more strength than you. You don't. You don't. Because both of you dumb motherfuckers putting y'all head together, it's the blind leading the blind. Okay, where the strength at? Because it's blind. And that's what y'all have the power of lying. That's what you control. The power of lying. Who wants that? All seven or all nine swords is going to the right. None of them is no truth. You telling half of a truth, something like the truth, but you ain't telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you from God. Don't call on God. You calling on what spirit? The demonic spirit from out that occult book you read out of? That's the spirit you talking to, dummy. And you talking to your children. I keep telling you, you killed out your kid's life. When you sacrificed your children, you saying to God, I'm sacrificing, I'm going to unalive my kids and give them to you. That's what you did. That's what a sacrifice is. Your children is not children. I bet they grown as hell. Yeah. I bet they grown as hell. They got some grown legs on a little infant baby head, with an infant head. And that's you. And the way you talk, you have manifested your children's energy to enter into your body and to bring out that childish energy that you have. Your kids probably have more logic than you at this point. They probably point out everything that you were supposed to point out to them. That's a tree, that's a rainbow, that's a sky, that's a house. You want to complain, you want to sit up here and play with us about where talking about where somebody gonna live and this and that. Yeah, it's you wondering where you gonna live, because it's jail. Right up under the card, Leo. You stole that Ace of Pentacles. You and this Aquarius. Aquarius, Leo, fake teeth tarot. Ace of Pentacles, you stole the new job opportunity. That's who she gave it to when they got the courthouse scandal. This is how they got that new job, new financial opportunity, that windfall of wealth here, and the new love. The Ace of Cups, you stole it from the Queen of Cups energy here. Yeah, because they found out you was going to get this. They found out you're the new love, so they try to block this proposal here. Why you got the rings on? Yeah, and they know he's gonna offer you a marriage. Yeah, in a new relationship. You in a new relationship. So this King of Pentacles energy here had to pull up on this Aquarius, said, "Give me back my stuff. Give me back that diamond ring and everything." This is the ending. They did spell work. This is why you're going through a transformation. And you had to release this energy. This is why you've been going through all these changes, because you're severing ties. And they mad. And they watching your damn money. Now this Aquarius energy, he can't sleep because he's the official person who unalived this man. Because underneath this bed right here, he having nightmares about the fight, about the death. People that unalive people and don't get the charges for it, you're gonna be hunted down. You got blood on your hands. You and this Cancer energy. That's why you told this Sagittarius or this Aries to move to get a property in Colorado. I could see you at a distance horizon. I know what a mountain. I see a mountain. That's the reason why they've been this Cancer been big and telling this Capricorn to bring him $1 million or whatever. What is you on? Because he's desiring his child's mother, and they are running away from an unstable karmic, refusing to move on. The truth is worse than you think. She's the accountant. You, yeah, you trip numbers up. Illegal taxes, IRS. Did you see that girl that did the same shit? You know how many years she got? Oh my God, she gonna die in that motherfucker. I just seen that. That's why God be bringing me shit on YouTube. I started to inquire about what happened. Taxes. You in trouble. Yep. This is the king versus this is the king. High honor. This is why he traveled here. Are you crazy? King, sovereign of the realms, monarch. He gonna take authority over this female here that you looking at, and this online reader for stealing your inheritance. Yeah, it's you. And then you try to crimp your hair, dye your hair. Your hair was this color when you did the courthouse scandal. You try to put a cover over your head, like a sheet, like like a covering over your head. But this was you when you went in there. Your hair, this was you. That's why you think you sit back, kick back, talking about F you every time you see me click on this camera. But today is your day, home girl. Yeah, you a liar. You lied to the high honor king, and you was drunk at the same. You put that tiara on your head. You went in a court of law and y'all had a conversation. You went in there with the crown on your head. You a Caucasian woman, and here I am, this color. You went in there drunk and lying. You a drunk liar. You went in there with a cup, golden cup, and that sword in your hand. And you told this, oh, and the king said, oh, so you the queen, you the one rising, stepping into your power, being praised, coming up in the spotlight. Yeah, and she lied, drunk. Yeah, that's why this is shocking news. You did that, you and that military commander, official person. Y'all was there. Two of them standing right behind them. Y'all lied. You was drunk, talking shit, saying unnecessary shit behind your back, talking crap about you to others, and they made a false gossip between each other before she went to go see the Hayana King about your inheritance. And what they didn't know was the rules. You're not working hard, you sitting on your ass, collecting my money. This is almost a personal read. You sitting on your ass and you went in the face of this high honor judge and you lied. And then you called her, you was racist, you that drunk, you drunkard. God said you won't meet the kingdom. Kingdom. You stole our family inheritance and heirloom. You stole the crown, the wedding dress, you stole the wedding rings, and you in a false marriage in our name. C and M, we know you did the spell, and you were right. They see your wings. And he told them he's desiring his child's mother. And then she said, no, I'm going to keep you blocked. I'm going to keep you blocked because she went in there with this on. This is what she had on when she did the courthouse scandal. This is what she had on right here distinctly. This bag right here, she had on this black shirt. She had this on. The day she presented the paperwork is inside that bag there. Yep, and it was the Aquarius that stood up on the stand. He's the one that was illegal, or this Cancer. Either one of y'all. Sagittarius. It was a Sagittarius. Yeah, it was a Sagittarius. I'm sorry. It was a Sagittarius that stood on the bench right there. And then these two stood behind the bench. You did. You did. You did. And you got that court order. That's the reason why the Hayana King went to the courthouse, got the original of the paperwork, and in the faulty paperwork that they presented here. Two different paperworks. Same paper, different dates, different names, different everything. Your name over our name. You were right. That's the reason why she's running away from an unstable karmic, refusing to move on. All she used is seduction. She tried to seduce you, talking about I fantasize about you. You try to come on to the hot. Oh, did you now? You try to come on to him. We don't like you. We don't want you. This is why it's legal. What you did was illegal. And the rose is what matters. Everything in front of these scales is what matters. Them glasses is what matters. That sword, that tiara on top of your head is what matters. The golden cup, the sword, the dress, the wedding dress, that's what matters. Everybody don't want your funky ass sex. And she was talking shit like, come over here and sit on the couch with me. Ugh. You try to burn him? You try to put a demon on him. God, don't make me God. Lord, please, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. God, I will cuss. Lord, hallowed be thy name. What's your name? What's your name? Holly. Holly Hale. Divorce. Properties. Criminal paternity. Child support. Traffic ticket. Legal. Lawyers. Courts. Paperwork. Bad habits. You not only was you drinking, you was in there on drugs. You on coke. You try to give my people, bitch. Oh my, whoa. And you thought, oh my God. Oh Jesus. God, I love my eyes that you come through my eyes. Come here, come here. That's why I know that's how I know. I know them eyes. I know these eyes. I know these eyes. I told you my uncle. He ain't play no game. You understand me? He was fine when he was younger. He was fine now. Fine, tall. The eyes though. Yeah, you like them eyes? You see my eyes too that you motherfuckers took out my head? So called through a spell. And you ain't do nothing but anger him. You don't do our people like that. It's my motherfucking uncle. And my eyes is bucking on my head right now. Anyways, let's go further. You signed this faulty paperwork. That's the paperwork you presented in the courthouse. You doctored it, you altered it. Right there. And you told her to present it. That's the deed to the house and all the shit y'all stole. And they signed a contract to say that they're gonna learn and growing together. This is why she got both rings on her finger, on both finger. It's why she wearing that black nail polish. She don't like us. But what you think he is? Anyways, let's move further. They ordered this shit off of Etsy's. This is why this gonna say you please me like no other. That thug got locked up. He could have got released from jail. Now you're gonna have to move them boxes, get them in that storage room, and you sacrifice this little child right here. The beacon of hope, spring buds. Okay, because this is pregnancy here. Spring buds is pregnancy, and then you took this innocent child here. You took her innocence I told you, you're a growth. Oh my God. Come here. Yo. Somebody said, yo. Yeah, you took her innocence. And it transmuted into the mother's body. This is why she did. You are your child. Goofy ass. Now your daughter raising you and your son. You a clown, girl. Who this is stupid ass, lying ass. That's your power to be a liar. Every time she go, and then a bitch is trying to flip shit on you. Just make up a lie. The cards is telling her what's going on, and she lying. She flipped the shit around on you. You're weird. And then they got photo proof of y'all being over there by the water on the beach. Y'all was taking pictures. Hmm. Hmm. Because the truth is worse than you think. Picture perfect moment. She's a accountant. She got a tattoo on her right arm, up on the sleeve, down up on her arm. She went in the. This is why she went in the courts. She covered up her arm, Judge Your Honor. Here, she got a tattoo here and here. Tattoo here and here. You covered it up. I'm your detective, though. You were seen. Boop. I got the eye of God. Excuse me. Yeah, moving. You got this new house, two properties could be right next to each other, relocating, leaving someone or something behind. And because you leaving this Leo behind, this karmic bitch, because you found out she was sleeping with the Sagittarius, now they want to butt heads. They want to fight. Get out of here. Turn me loose. Uh-huh. I'm going to turn you every which way but loose. Button heads. Because all they want to use is their butt. Their butt buddies. Anyway, fighting, getting into arguments. Someone is in conflict, passive, aggressive, sabotaging y'all connection. And they doing this from behind. You didn't let go, letting go of the situation. You're pure, you're innocent. You are someone that has let go of the situation, the relationship, the traits, or the habits. Here, right here again, Earth Angel, wings being ignited again. This right here in the hand is a moth. The moth. Y'all remember that movie with the death where that girl passed away and they found a moth in her mouth? Yeah, she's the moth. She's the one that's this is why you having money issues. Money has been stagnant. And she's been burning your money like this. Because you got so much money, she's trying to burn it. Money has been stagnant. Penny pinching. Because of you? Okay. That's her again. Her hair is blonde and brown. That's you again. That's you. That's you. That's the reason why you big mad. Very triggered. Mad as fuck. Angry about the situation of someone. Teeth Khalif, she got a fucking big ugly ass black dog that she think is a lion, but it's a fucking big ugly ass dog because he's a dog breeder. Cancer. You gave her that little raggedy ass dog. And she is an accountant. That's the reason why she big mad, very triggered, mad as fuck, angry about your situation and someone. And now adjudication. There's short for court. There's the paperwork from that courthouse to our house. It's the Sagittarius, stole from the privileged lady, the Rose, put you in toilet labor, all three of them. Sagittarius, Leo, online, Gemini, Taurus. You stole the, you stepping into your power, huh? Is that what you told the judge? I mean, is that what he asked you? And you said, yeah, you a liar. We over here penny pinching. Is you crazy? All right. They stole your great fortune. You in labor. You 8 months. You got one more month. One more month. by this Capricorn. And it's this Leo trying to block it. Online reader. You a liar. And you know what I said? I said, how can a karmic let somebody abuse her kids, sacrifice them, and go online like ain't nothing wrong? How? And you ain't God ain't told you nothing. You just you signed this faulty paperwork to get to sign up to be on an app on YouTube, and you're stealing. That's market manipulation. That by itself holds $1 million fine, 10-year prison. That's by itself. Wells Fargo Bank is connected to Bank of America, Nextel, cell phones. That's the reason why he like that. They try, don't worry about the death, man. Just nah, cause everybody gotta go home alone, motherfucker. Yeah, he designed his child's mother. This is why they having anxiety. The narcissist thought they could dirty your name and walk away. Yeah, but you could trust this person coming in because you were right. Financial crimes. That's what it's called. With both exes. Deal gone wrong. Jigs up. Putting things in your name. Whatever you do, don't open the door for this one. Okay, that's what they said. Because you're pregnant. And this is a very divine connection. It's the psycho crazy ex that told him, whatever you do, don't open the door for the rose. And she pregnant by him. Are you crazy? You gonna let go. Like I said, they were trying to get you to abandon your dreams, your goals, your spiritual path, and they was doing spiritual practices by putting you in poor boundaries. And that's the reason why you're not interested, because they're inconsistent of a third party situation, keeping you indecisive about this third party and everything else, and about who did the courthouse scandal, because you've been too occupied. They want to keep running around Eight of Wands with energy, text, moving money, Rico. That's why people recognize your star quality and the fact that you're wifey material for some of you, because you have fidelity. You're very supportive of your person. This is your life partner. You two have motherhood, very compassionate. And they thought they would take their secrets to the grave. Nope. You're being catfished. That's why you're antisocial. They've been photo editing, using enhancements, makeup. That's why it won't stay like this forever. This is why that person don't look like that when they wake up. Yeah, their spell doesn't work on you. That's why they had a big fight. There it is, girl fight. They had a big fight. Button heads, big fight. Karmic lied on the divine feminine. Now she's scared of the consequences. Yeah, pull off the mask. Pull her mask off. Both of them. Easily influenced by anybody. Anybody could tell them to do anything and they'll do it. But when God, but when God doesn't want you with someone, you will never find peace with them. Chaotic. God said, move. The tower speaks about God. God is the tower. This is the spirit card. This is the God card, in case you didn't know. That's why I don't do tarot. But I read the shit out of it because I'm a high priestess. She knows tarot. High priestess hold the scroll of tarot. I'll read the shit out of any card. And you without a card. Ain't no card to tell a motherfucker where they at. You was in Colorado, and that King of Swords came from Colorado with all them fucking hawks or owls. And get out of my face. That's why wire fraud is here. Yeah. Yeah. This is why you can't have a relationship with a guy you never laid eyes on. And then she trying to tell you that She sat there and lied and flipped the card. It says Queen of Cups in reverse. That means she don't love a King of Swords. That means you don't love him. How the fuck you gonna switch the shit around and say he don't love her, but she love him? You sound clown, made up. You are a powerful liar, and I am the powerful truth. Wire fraud charge with this Leo, these two clowns. And then she tried to get a marriage for a green card. You don't even belong over here. What you doing over here? Bye, Felicia. This ends deadly. That's what it's gonna do. Yeah, because she was sleeping with Tyrone, the homosexual. And there has been investigator reports investigating the family. That's the reason why they triggered, because you're the prize. Right? This is someone that would try to force themselves back into your life. Karmic Leo energy. Okay, Libra, whoever. Yeah, they facing felony charges for what they did to you because you're pregnant for some of you. Yeah, they was doing money spills, dark magic on you while you're pregnant, and they were supposed to give you an STD, a demon, or to take you out. Didn't I tell you? The king. Yes, you did. I told you somebody could be blind in one eye, blind leading the blind, because you try to take the eye of the high priestess here, right there, right there. And that's what they use. Fake reader too. That's in the lens of them glasses, probably. That's why she's sitting back. This dude with the man bun, yeah, clap back, saying unwanted critiques, quick response. This is why she say shit before they can even. She said, and it's too late to take it back. Yeah, catfishing, antisocial, like I said. Anyways, what else? Ego. Didn't I tell you, Colorado? You done caught you an eagle from Colorado and brought that shit here? Triumph over troubles. Yeah, this is why they never satisfied, because you have a love child, pregnancy, giving birth, newborn. Mm-hmm. Some of you. Yeah, they may help. They may have won the battle, which was this court case, but you won the war. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, that's why they big mad that they couldn't block your twin flame. Yeah, because yeah, y'all right there together. Yeah, and your parents work with the dark side against you too. Mm-hmm. Tell me more, God. Yeah, that's why they in despair, reckless and violent. The feeling that everything is wrong. This is why you had a feeling that everything is wrong and that nothing will improve. This is why you had lost hope, losing it, because the truth is worse than you think. She's an accountant, and everything I just said. Yeah, he found her books, spell work books. I told you, you are a witch. Yeah. And you are walking in the faith and not by sight. Yeah. So the divine masculine, yeah, these karmic family members, they under judgment for attacking you out of fear. It is, yeah. Yeah, this is why they said you left a mark on my heart that I won't forget. Hmm. Hmm. What else, Goy? Excuse me. What else, Goy? Fraud plus identity theft. Yeah, they so scared, so nervous. Yeah, because yeah, the main male knows you're pregnant. They stole this great fortune from you. What else? And this was a message of concern that they was coming in from a distant horizon, stealing your mail, prison inmate, supposed to hand you back your gift, stealing your unexpected income. Mm-mm-mm. This took everything. Yep, this is why she currently on house arrest, RICO charges. Yeah, I told you this Carmen Gemini, one of them is a speed demon. Driving. Yep, they was the one carpooling, movement. I told you. Making false accusations at work or about your work. Gemini, sister-in-law. Yep, this is a phone call that changes everything. She made a phone call to change everything. Hi. Yep, That YouTube plaque is yours. It's the roses. Yeah, stay on your toes. That's why they said they're trying to sneak up on you. Yeah, because he ghosted, got cut off, cold shoulder. Yeah, you walking away, ignoring this Leo energy here. Yeah, you and your she call it they call or this karmic sister. They call themselves moving in, leaving permanent items in your home. Check that shit out. Yeah, yeah, that's why I say you're about to be loved like never before. Yep, they moving already. Yeah. Yeah, stagnation. They was keeping you in stagnation. Wait, hold up. Yeah, Cancer female. That's who she is. She had on them black gloves and she mad as hell. Like I said, yeah, they seen you stuck in traffic. Okay, this is why because they was checking on you to see if you were stationary, so they could continue to bring delays to you, to see if you pause it, to see if they could continue to give you setbacks and problems. Yep, obstruction. To have your kids, you and your kids be chaotic, noise, to keep you stalling. This is why it's been slow moving. They slow moving. Hold up this, hold up that. Yeah, and they're going to lose a limb. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, giving you judgmental stares. These two karmics right here. Yeah, at a distance. Yeah, because they're disapproved. They the one is bringing this pressure. Uh-huh. But the pressure ain't yours to hold, baby. Yeah, that's why they say it's gonna take me some time to open up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this barber energy here. Yeah, lying. Lying is their superpower. My God. And this was before the car flip. Like I said, they stole you. They stole you from your real parent. Okay, some of you, this could be a handful. They stole you from your real parent. It keep coming out. You was kidnapped or switched at birth. This is why you got that birthing energy. Yeah, this is why they've been holding up time. Time passed by. Too late. Time no yeah, time waiting. No contact. This is why you don't have no contact with your person and it's been a long time. This is why it seems awkward because you know your person don't roll like that. Yep, in Florida. Yep, that's where that water at. Yep. This is why you're gonna get a pop-up. Surprise visit. Taking a risk. Yeah, they say they're gonna take a risk and fight their fears. Okay? I told you it's your karmic siblings that's going to prison for some of you. That's why they keep saying I need to take this slow. Yep. This death that they did is going to set you free. Gemini energy. Yeah, woosah. Go ahead and that's why they ready to snap, needing to relax. Because you finding out the truth about these two karmic chicks here. Yeah, these two are the ones doing moon magic behind his back. Yeah, baby. Head stuck all up in that book. Yeah, she's a witch. But like I said, this is why the spell backfired, because you're a goddess. You're the chosen one. You're a goddess over all of them. The empress, the high priestess, you all them energies in the one. Yeah, Sierra, your niece is involved for some of you, or somebody named is Sierra, okay? And then some of you, your father brought land in your name. Y'all in so much trouble. What else, God, did they do? What else? Cousin involved? Absolutely. Veronica, yep, your karmic brother, your narcissist brother. That's the reason why she's sitting comfortably down in the mud, though. You sitting comfortably in the mud? Yeah, yeah. Back and forth. These are the fraudsters, and he's a spiritual pimp. Hell no. Nah. Yeah, you was left at someone's will, but your family stole the will and tried to unalive you before you could find out. Yeah, this is why you won this court case and you didn't even know. Yeah, one day you was gonna find out. Someday, somewhere, another time. Yeah, this person's a rat. The prison inmate. This is someone that works against you behind your back. Narcissist Virgo is online reader's husband. Yeah, you are heaven sent, naughty by nature, and everyone is staring. That's why, yes, yeah, they have a sex addiction and a demonic force. This is a demonic force. Yeah, like I said, you dropped the mic. This is the end of a discussion. Point proven. When he said the king and old girl, in a discussion. Point proven about your success. Yeah, I'm an asshole. This person's an asshole. Cancer energy here. Yeah, that's her. Actually feels like they actually feel like they own you. Okay, like you're a cattle or like you a dog or something. Yeah, but they ass is hitting rock bottom. Jail, karma, legal issues, life is falling apart, and you over here, harmony. Okay. Yeah, the crimes are finally being served. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, because you're the CEO, like the roles, entrepreneur, successful, financially stable. You have intellectual. Okay. And this comic is now threatening divine masculine about going to the cops. That keep coming out. Yeah, this is why he having thoughts. That Aquarius thoughts. In a Gemini thoughts, feeling trapped, overwhelmed. Yeah, he's a Gemini male trying to throw you off balance. The courts. I told you, bounty hunters. There's some dogs. Bounty hunters are looking for someone large and in charge. Yeah, looking for a parent. Yeah, this is why they need a handout, panhandling. Okay, this is why you so over this and you. You said it. I'm so over this and you. Yeah, because they was giving you a tempted offer at a high price. Ugh, no, she didn't. Ho. Yeah, trying to stop a divine union from coming together. I told you these are some call girls. Yeah, being very manipulative, dark, and vindictive. Yep. That's why I said they was you forced, being forced to give you your flowers. Yeah, this is a failed destiny swap. That's why it's gloomy out. Yeah, y'all want to eat off of us, y'all gonna be eating prison bread. Yeah, bank transfers, trying to block your chakras with fear. Yeah, your name is about to be printed in newspapers for doing this. I told you, it keep coming out, fool. Let's find what else was going on in the criminal. Give out criminal cards. Yeah, gifted. Yeah. I can't stand a liar, though. I'll just be like, wow. How can people just sit there and make up lies like this, but at the same time, they're a powerful liar, okay? And they don't get no harmony. They don't get no happiness out of being a damn powerful liar. What the hell? Nobody believes you. You remember that story called Crying Wolf? Yeah, wolf in sheep clothing. Cry wolf. Nobody believes you. And you sitting there trying to give a bribe to a damn judge. Oh my God. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Everybody know when you do that to a damn police officer, you're in trouble. You gonna go to a higher authority? Mm-mm. What else? Looking up phone records. Yeah, they destroyed themselves trying to destroy you. Yeah, this is why you was left out in the cold for some of you. Subpoena to court. Yep, because this is a stranger that stole your money. Yep, that was in disguise, that has options. It's this father energy that was doing spell work, playing games with his guns. Okay, that's the reason why you had to go to the doctor for some of you. They're burning. They gave a sexually transmitted disease to you. Mad because you found your first love and they trying to set you up. Yeah, so they started a family battle over your money. Yeah, and they got criminal records. Yep, I'm picking up a karmic aunt, uncle. Yours or theirs. Yeah, this is a Illuminati system, secret society, Masons. They are a liar. It is your older sister. This came out today. This is why you in disgust in these dead ass relationships. Yep. And his father energy. Yeah, the jig's up. Yeah. This person, this father, he think he a hustler, think he young. Yeah, narcissists hate evidence. They can't afford this lifestyle. Yeah. They stole it. And they can't stand your self respect and morals. Yep, they went in the government, dealing with some government officials here. Yep, workman comp, Section 8, the police, the lawyers. Yep, that's why they try to set up a family union. Yep, they got criminal records. Yep, God told me to protect you. God told this person to protect you. Yep, y'all getting engaged. Y'all can be engaged. Okay? Anytime I tell them you love me, you had to get this marriage license. Yep, engaged, marriage license. Yeah, it's this commander, this police commander. Tampering, sabotaging, and bullying, bringing family drama. I told you he's a warlock that does black magic. That's why his ass can't sleep. And God, please make it where he really can't sleep. Yeah, yeah, you messing with a high society. They counted on the justice to turn a blind eye. They twerk them. Twerk victims from pursuing damages by overwhelming them with confusion, endless, bureaucratic recording tapes. Time to rip the blindfold off. This is pathetic. Came out today. That's why they didn't want you to get no sleep. Because you know you got to get sleep. That restores your beauty. That restores everything. And then on top of that, some of you could be pregnant. They know you need sleep. And they sitting here doing this evil, dirty shit. Yeah. Yeah, somebody staying in a hotel. You could apply for a job. You got hired. If not, they're going to call you and tell you they got hired. You got hired. If you waiting on a job or an interview come up, you got that job. Okay? That's for some of you. All right? And then for some of you, yeah, you're the CEO, Miss CEO. Right now, you MS CEO, but you about to be MRS CEO. You and your person gonna run a business, mind your empire. But right now, Miss CEO, that's what my title is. Let them know. It made you feel some type of way, that type of energy, because you're the boss. And this is a reality check. CEO, aka as known as the decisions has been made. It's your father that stole, and it's karmic talking about oh you. He at the tidy desk. Yeah, he was at the desk, Lord of the lunches in management, main male, main man, reporting royalty, reporting royalty. You sat down like you had royalty before this king. Sir of the senior team, you met the majesty. It's raining. Yeah, this is why your new love is suffering in silence, guns. They unlocked your phone, stealing your mail, went to the emergency room, and this is why you had to go to the emergency room, doing spell work, love bombing, causing you to go in labor, for some of you, false labor pains. Yeah, and they want a reunion. Yeah, that's why they made funeral arrangements, because they was going to unalive you at the reunion. That's why they said they was lying, saying they pregnant. That's why this Leo keeps saying you're stalling to the CIA agent and this higher font. What you mean he's stalling? What you mean? What you mean by that, Tiara? Yeah, you stole from the wealthy man, the wealthy woman here, this military soldier. Yeah, he's the lonely lost soul. Then they reversed the phone lockup. He's the one who did it. Tampering with your tampering, sabotaging and bullying. Yeah, you about to get this reality check. Yep, he's the one who got the emergency call. Yep, every time they be stealing. Yeah, this is emergency call about the stealing. It is the commander. He's the one stealth, ripping you off, cunning, and have a fatal attraction. Yeah, they was trying to cause you to have a miscarriage, and this is why you had a miscarriage the first time. They jealous and mad because you're sexy. Yeah, under they got you under surveillance. Someone's watching your every move. Something's being recorded, keeping tabs on you, spying. It's this commander, the official person. That been opening your mail, tampering. And it's yeah, this cancer energy, the one who snatched all the information to even get it to this clown. And then they've been getting your unexpected income. Yeah, that red fast car. I seen it. That's how they got established. It's a Ferrari or something. Somebody got a Rolls Royce, some shit like that. Red though. Yeah, baby. Up it. And then a little ugly ass car. It's kind of a little ugly. And then in the back, that's the only way you could tell it's a nice car. But like I said, yeah, you try to come through with a white cap on your head, girl, sit down. You are through. She do wear a lot of makeup. She's busted in person. She's like an old lady, like I said, grandma. Yeah, still in your mail. Evidence. That's all you want is tangible evidence. That's why the mother-in-law was making funeral arrangements. And then she was gonna sit back and act like she crying up over you and don't even know you. God was gonna strike your ass down. That's the reason why the person you wanted dead ain't in that casket. Living to talk about it. Said she was missing. That was the plan. It didn't work, did it? Because they put their hands on you and you ain't scared of no weapons. They know what time it is. Turn me loose, and I'm not playing with nobody. Yeah, you did that dumb shit, had this clown jump out on me while I'm looking down, while I'm sitting in my car. Baby jumped out, did all that screaming. Next motherfucker, I'm telling you, you lucky I ain't jump out that motherfucker, start screaming, swinging. You fucking lucky. I don't play that sneak shit. That's the worst thing you want to do is scare me, baby, because I ain't got no goddamn scary gene in me. I taught my kids not to. Fuck is you talking about? Not our family. I ain't scared of shit. All these fucking uh I don't care who you are, what group you came from, who your mom is, who your daddy is. If you got your head in my pocket, hey man, you gonna know who the fuck I am too. We are all people, baby. Just cause you thinking I'm a powerful one too. I ain't no little minion. God just showed me how powerful I am. For all you motherfuckers to come up against me and God and my people, fake ass cuz is turning up against you, stinking and shit with that big heavy ass voice, knowing you don't play. Family know what time it is. Hands down, you know what time it is. I don't, man, they get the. Oh my God, I ain't scared of shit. Stalling, keep saying you stalling. God keep pulling this out. Love bombing. This is Leo. Fatal attraction, girl. Go sit down. Funeral arrangement. Playing games. Vultures. Death. V mean vultures. Oh boy. Something wrong with somebody's intestines too. Somebody intestines. Somebody having stomach problems. They can't eat, swallow. They can't eat. Your intestines is tied up. Somebody got stomach cancer. Mm. Yeah, it was her that was lying. Bring your Rocky moments. Justice. And it's their military commander. Y'all, y'all thought y'all would take the rings off your hand, clown, and the earrings you got in your ear. Everything you got on, we bought. Bomb out of here. Get to going and leave everything but your raggedy clothes. It's pitiful. Yeah, she's a Google witch. That's why she Google everything. That's a tarot reader, a Google witch. Yeah, I told you, read the thumbnail. Always look at the thumbnails of the video, y'all. I'll tell you, I'll be busting them down like that lime margarita that you like to drink. I'll see you later, baby. Peace.